Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Protect your circle. Now, what do I mean by protect your circle? Now, yesterday I talked about creating a boundary. Your circle, though, is the type of people that you allow to be around you. Now, when I say protect your circle, I don't mean anything violent or using force to your circle against the other circle or something like that. This is deeper than that. What you want to do when you develop a circle is protect who comes in and who comes out. And this is connected to the boundary, but your circle is your circle of friends, your circle of associates, circle of people whose advice you will listen to or even words you will listen to. I'm going to tell you something. I don't keep a lot of people in my circle. Now, I talk about my inner circle, but I even have a deeper circle than that. If you outside, no disrespect to my inner circle, there's a certain point where anything they say to me, it's not going to register. And now it's going to register more than somebody in my, just outer people who I don't know. It's going to register a whole lot more. But then there's a certain point where it's tiny. I probably have less than 10 people in my tightest circle, the uppermost circle, however you want to say it. Now, protecting your circle means, for me, I'm not going to nobody can just come in and think they cool with me. And look, I need to put this out because every now and then I get some people who follow me and they think they part of that inner circle and they're not. They're not. I mean, it's nothing personal. It's nothing against you. And if you were to tell me I wasn't a part of your uppermost circle, I wouldn't lose any sleep. It's just how it is. It's nothing against you at all. And I think every person should have that. Like I said, I don't lose sleep over it. And I shouldn't be. Really. It's cool. Some people everybody got different levels of interacting. But protecting your circle means keeping the people who have your ear. Because that's how some people get in trouble. For example, and I've seen some people mention this in my comments. Other people's comments too. Growing up, we all had that person who we probably should have kept out of our circle, but we listened to their dumb asses anyway. Really, we were dumb for listening to them, but we didn't know any better. They were cool. They somebody we grew up with in the neighborhood, but they would do crazy ass shit. There's probably quite a few people, men and women, sitting in a prison cell because they didn't protect their inner circle. They listened to somebody or had somebody in the inner circle who was up to no good, was on some dumb shit. And with that, and they hey, yeah, let's go do this. Let's smoke this. Oh, let's go play this trick here. Then they busted. Might even get to the point, hey, yo, man, we got a gun. Let's go rob these people over here. Something like that. Then one of those people got a gun too. And they put a bullet in. They put a bullet in you. Because you didn't protect your circle. I'm going to tell you what. In order to really have a circle, the first thing you got to have is an understanding of where you're going in life and what you're trying to do. And even more than that, let me get even deeper. You got to know who you are. Because one of the worst things is you got a lot of people out here, they follow the crowd. They dress according to the crowd. They doing stuff. And if you were to say, well, why'd you do that? Oh, everybody else was doing it. You're a dumb motherfucker. That's the worst thing. If you that type who do something just because everybody else is doing it, you know what? I ain't going to tell you not to listen to me. I know what I do. I'll be unsubscribe and all that. No, you really need to go through my archives and you really need to listen. You should. You can't follow the crowd. Even then, even when you ally with people. It got to be an equal alliance or there's something that you learn. If you're following somebody, you need to be learning something from them to the point that you can become the teacher. Don't be following anybody blindly. And I've said that for my channel. I said, this is the wolf channel. I don't want any sheep. But, getting back to the whole circle thing. Yeah, you got to vet people. Know who you are. Know who you are first. Know what your likes and dislikes are. Take a stand on it. If you're a man listening, create that boundary that you're going to be like, okay, this is as far as I'll go. You starting to, hey, you picking around that boundary. You got to back off now. So you got to know who you are. Then know where you going. You know, one of the things, now there's something, you might have one or two people know what I'm about to say, but I've been on a mission since I've been 7. There was a certain mission I've been on since 7. You know, it's funny. It's funny. I had a troll one time, and they had actually doxed me. And it was one of the few times I got doxed. They know who they are. They know who they are. And they were trying to say, well, you failed at this, you failed at that. And I was like, I just kind of just laughed at it because I say, you don't know what my end game was. That's on schedule. That's even ahead of schedule, really. Yeah. 500 years from now, y'all, you know, for those that believe in reincarnation, you know, you'll figure it out. You'll be like, oh, shit, that's what he was doing. Anyway, that's always kept me, like, knowing where I was going kept me out of any real trouble because I was like, does this fulfill that mission? No. All right, boom, I can't deal with it. And that's how you got to be. And then you got to say, all right, who's helping me with that mission? Is it, you know, and I've said this in relation to the type of woman any man should get. Is she an asset or a liability? You got to say that for your friends, too. You got to say that for your friends, your platonic female friends, your relatives, anybody you call your boys or whatnot. Are they part of the big mission? Are they an asset to you, or are they a liability? Now, usually with a liability, because I'm a kind of a nice guy. If I feel like they're a liability, it's different levels. If they, like, I got high friends, like you see them, you shoot the breeze, yo, what's up, man? Hey, you know, what I call high friends. And then I got people, I just keep them at a distance. Now, the high friends, they might be cool, but I wouldn't bring them in my inner circle or even my tight circle. Understand that. I wouldn't bring them in because it's like, okay, long term, they're not an asset. Now, it might be cool now. Something might happen. They might say something and the status might change. But I got to protect my circle. I got to protect what's coming into it because even if you, no matter how strong you are, you're still going to be influenced by what people saying to you and around you. And like I said, there's a lot of people sitting in jail cells, dead, maybe on drugs and bad relationships because they listen to the wrong people. So my thing is, if I'm listening, you're going to have my ear. It got to be something that takes me in a positive direction. That's your circle. So you got to filter out people. And I'm that type, you know. See, sometimes people meet somebody and they say some stuff and it's against what they're thinking. Or, you know, they have a difference of opinion and they want to argue with them. I'm like, I don't argue with them. I sit there and be like, yeah, well, all right. Hey, man, you have a good day now. Then that person don't hear from me again. So you gotta protect your circle. You gotta protect who's around you. You gotta vet people. Shit, don't be afraid. Yeah, social media, no, don't be afraid to look up some folks. Shoot, people be sending me friend requests on Facebook or something. I mean, shoot, I always check out their page. There's some people probably listening. They say, how come Rom didn't accept it? Because someone on your page didn't vibe with me, dude. Or even the ladies. Someone on your page didn't vibe with me. And I'm like, all right. And that's not even my inner circle. That's outer circle. But, you know, you protect it. You protect anybody who's going to, you protect yourself, your being from anybody who can cause psychic harm or get you caught up. Like one thing, I'm quick to block somebody on here. I'm quick. I got a long block list because I don't argue with them. Used to argue with them. Used to go back and forth. But I said, hold up. This ain't helping me any. I don't need to sharpen. If I got to debate you. See, I'm that type. If I want to debate you over something. I've had some people thought they were really debating me. And I was just like, okay. You caught me at a moment where I felt like engaging you, but I ain't gonna keep going with you. And I don't consider it a debate unless we have a moderator. Most we have is a difference of opinion, and really, if I stop engaging you, that means I have. It's a term, one of those science fiction terms. It was from one of those Star Trek fan films. I couldn't pronounce it for you, but it's called. It translated to the path of least respect. At that point, if I stop engaging you, I probably lost any respect and don't want to engage you anymore. Because what you're saying to me is nonsense. Now, I will, if somebody have a different opinion, they can articulate themselves, I will engage them because it's adding to my knowledge. But if it's not within my circle or one of my circles, boom. So always remember that. They need to be an asset, and they need to be whatever the people around you need to be helping you get to where you're trying to go. And you should even extend that to the people you deal with, because my thing is, I don't like being around anybody that I'm not helping in any way. I don't need to be around somebody like that. It was like, I prefer dealing with people who got a plan, business, something. They got a plan. That's who I prefer to do around. They got a plan, like what they trying to do. I don't like being around. I don't even like being around people who ain't doing shit. I refuse to. You know. Those are the ones that best might be a high friend. I see them around, be like, hey, what you doing? But anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.